Some of the most meaningful jewelry you own isn't new. It's inherited. A ring from a grandmother, a necklace full of memories, but no longer your style. Duke's Jewelers reimagines family heirlooms into custom pieces you'll actually wear and love. Working one-on-one, Duke's designers honor the original story while creating something fresh and modern. Don't let meaningful jewelry sit unused. Let it live on beautifully. Visit Duke's Jewelers in Springville or online at dukesjewelers.com, where old stories become new treasures.
Derek Overstreet, founder of the New Millennium Group. We're a financial planning firm. We have advisors standing by right now to take your call. 888-999-6370. The reason you're going to want to call is we're going to help you retire 3 to 5 years before you thought possible. The way we do this is by putting together a step-by-step plan. So if you're one of those people listening and you'd like a plan in writing, give us a call at 888-999-6370. That's 888-999-6370, or go to utahsfinancialplanner.com.
It's your Jazz recap here on DJ and PK 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Jake Scott with you. The Jazz come up short last night against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Jazz lose 122-113. Donovan had 34 points in the win for the Cavs. The Jazz were led by Cody Williams, who had 26 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists in the loss. Let's get now to the postgame sound of Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
That was a really weird game from like a statistical standpoint. Usually if you're in a game and your opponent has 82 paint points, you probably never feel like you're in the game, but it's a good reminder for all of us that sometimes there are shooting nights from the perimeter that can equalize those things, and we shot the ball great from 3 and they shot it horribly. The concern is the points in the paint for us tonight. One of those nights where, again, I felt like we were a little bit slow on the weak side. Weak side help not rotating early enough. I thought our communication wasn't as good as it could have been. But continue to be proud of the way the team sticks together, competes, and, continuing to share the ball offensively. It wasn't our cleanest night with 15 turnovers, 9 of them being live ball, but 31 assists on 42 makes. The guys continue to share it. It creates a good atmosphere and environment in the locker room.
What Cody Williams is doing, do you really believe in? What feels like really like a positive you can take going forward?
Well, I think Cody's length and ability to get deflections and play really solid defense is real. I also think his ability to shoot his little pull-up is real. This is a guy who has worked really hard on ways to become impactful offensively in a world where everybody just screams about three-point shooting. Cody is not bombing away from 3, and it's helped him. There's sometimes a desire to kind of prove everybody wrong or fall into the trap of, everybody's talking about my three-point shooting, I've got to spend extra time on it, and this has got to become the only thing I think about. And Cody works on his three-point shooting, but this year we've seen him become a far more forceful driver, a better runner in transition, a smarter and more impactful cutter, and his pull-up when he's being guarded by people that keep backing up, and his ability to create little separation left and right. It's not a full step back. It's like kind of a side step. It looks good, and he has confidence in it. I mean, he shot 50% from the floor tonight. So the biggest thing I think that we can all take with Cody is he's adaptable and he's learning. Like, he is being effective in these games without just bombing away threes, and I think that the mindset more than anything is something that we can for sure take forward.
That's Jazz head coach Will Hardy. Let's now move on to the players and hear from Kyle Filipowski.
Well, Flip, how have you navigated this season and just in different spurts played with an aggressiveness that you showed tonight?
The season's so long. I think that there's just going to be ups and downs throughout it, and how you persevere through it, how you stay consistent through those moments. I think that's a big thing I've struggled with a little bit at times this year, and times where I've done a decent job at it. And I think just trying to, regardless of what game it is, how long we've been on the road for, getting close to the end of the season, that sort of thing, just trying to better myself, better the team, just doing things where we can improve as a whole. And I think that's still probably one of the most important things at a time like now.
There's a lot of ebbs and flows during just your first year in the league, too. Would you say that's still the same lesson you're learning in your second year, or what do you think is the biggest thing you're kind of taking away through this season?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say that's probably one of the biggest things. Even though I'm in my second year, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I still have a lot to learn. So obviously there's X's and O's that I learned from the coaches, from the older players like Jaren and Lowry and Nurk. But there's also that mental component where that's just something I have internally for myself that I want to work on and grow in over the years.
Hit 4 threes tonight. What role do you want three-point shooting to play for your offense going forward?
Yeah, I want three-point shooting to be a threat to defenses. I think when I shoot the three well, I think that opens up the rest of my game. That opens up the drives more. That opens up playmaking a little bit more, being able to get downhill and making reads. So I definitely think that it's not live or die by the three for me, for sure. I think it just adds to the versatile game that I have where it can benefit me in different ways, and I can just use it as a tool, as a threat to other teams.
Good game last night from Kyle Filipowski, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, even had 3 steals and a block. But the Jazz fall to the Cavaliers, 122-113. Next up, the Jazz take on the Denver Nuggets at Delta Center coming up on Wednesday night. That game will tip off at 7 o'clock. Pregame coverage begins at 6. Coming up next, more DJ and PK, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
If your idea of a group getaway is another conference room, just stop. Virginia International Raceway flips the script. Host meetings, retreats, or team getaways any time of the week. With on-site dining, lodging, open space, and adrenaline-filled activities like karting and off-roading. It's where work meets wow, and where people actually want to be. Bring the team somewhere unforgettable and make it a getaway everyone can really look forward to. Learn more at virnow.com.
Hi, this is Alex Kantrowitz. I'm the host of Big Technology Podcast, a longtime reporter and an on-air contributor to CNBC. And if you're like me, you're trying to figure out how artificial intelligence is changing the business world and our lives. So each week on Big Technology, I bring on key actors from companies building AI tech and outsiders trying to influence it, asking where this is all going. They come from places like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, and plenty more. So if you want to be smart with your wallet, your career choices, in meetings with your colleagues, and at dinner parties, listen to Big Technology Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.